Hello, magical people. This is me, coming out of a broom closet, to talk to you today about the Statute of Secrecy. And I can't quite believe I'm agreeing with Constance Pickering on this, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, here's the conversational piece that she had with us off the record. But I don't feel that we need to live in the broom closet anymore. Or any closet, for that matter. Yes, The Witch's Hammer was published in 1486 and detailed how to punish people for witchcraft. However, that was a really long time ago, and the last person in the United States was executed for witchcraft in 1692. The anti-witchcraft laws in Britain were repealed in June of 1951. There's no law saying that we can't be who we are, who we were born to be. Because as we all know, witches are born, not made. So, though now is not necessarily the right time to come out of the broom closet, we need to have a conversation as a community about when is right. Because no one should ever have to live in a closet. Hello, my wizarding friends. This is Professor Rowan. I'm coming to you today from the areas where Hungarian horntails are known to propagate. Beautiful forested places such as this, to talk about our new Adversary Event going from January 19th through January 22nd, both starting and ending at 11 a.m. Pacific Time. Though this event is going to be focusing on the Hungarian Horntail, the Ancient Hungarian Horntail, in fact, it will also have slight boosts for both Draco Malfoy and Fenrir Greyback, in case you perhaps didn't get to place their images when they were boosted last month. Now, this is only boosting 3 feared adversaries. The lethal adversaries have not yet been released on us yet. So here are some things you're going to need to know. First off, there is going to be a free store pack. That free store pack is going to include 1 edible dark mark, 2 health potions, 1 basic stimulo potion, and 30 spell energy. Adversaries aren't going to be the only things boosted on the map as well. There are also going to be boosts for all of the ingredients needed to brew a wit sharpening potion. There's also going to be a change in the fortresses. You'll have guaranteed foundables for whatever runestone family you use, so guaranteed family foundables in Forest 4, this forest, 4 or higher. All challenges will also have a bonus in regular wizarding XP, challenge XP, and bonus energy given when a challenge is completed. And as always, there is going to be a to-do list. You know how I love a good to-do list. Thankfully, this to-do list does not require to be done in any particular order, so you'll find that a lot of these pieces will help each other out. First off, let's talk about the tasks that have to do with fortress challenges. You will need to defeat 35 foes in wizarding challenges, which I'm expecting to be in Forest 4 a lot for this event, and when I'm in Forest 4, if you'd like to join me, I'll be posting when that happens on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Completing that will reward you 2 strong stimulo potions. Next, you need to find 2 wit sharpening gifts. Just 2 this time, and hopefully they will actually be boosted this time instead of it felt like they were not at all last Adversary Event. So hopefully we'll be able to find those in the challenges. Finding 2 gifts gives you 1 wit sharpening potion. Now you also need to earn 1,500 challenge XP. That is done by either going in the fortresses or battling the adversaries themselves. 1,500 challenge XP will be rewarding you with 1 more edible dark mark. Speaking of the edible dark mark, using 1 of them. Thankfully, you're going to be given 2. 1 is a reward, 1 for, in the free box, and you only need to use 1. 1 edible dark mark will earn you 2 armadillo biles. Now everything else really focuses on the adversaries. First off, you need to use 7 Estimula potions of any kind when battling an adversary. 7 of any Estimula potions will receive you spell energy. You also need to use 3 wit sharpening potions in the adversary when battling an adversary, which means that you need to make sure that you're brewing those wit sharpening potions. The ingredients for wit sharpening potions will be boosted on the map, but I also suggest having a couple brewed ahead of time. Using those wit sharpening potions will grant you 4 healing potions. Next, you need to deal 20,000 damage to adversaries. Now, last time that felt like it was going to be a lot, but actually turned out that it wasn't as much, simply because of how much damage adversaries can soak. Also, if you're by any chance picking up foundables off the map that are oddities, the damage you do to oddities also counts. That will get you 1 defense against the dark arts book. And finally, you have to return 15 fragments within the Ancient Hungarian Horntail's registry chain. So 15 fragments of items that go on the Hungarian Horntail's page. Now, if you're doing an entire chain of 3, that will get you 4 fragments. And since 4 times 4 is 16, you don't even have to complete 4 entire chains of battling the Hungarian Horntails. You can miss out on a couple, because 4 of those will get you 16, and you only need 15 to finish this. That will get you 2 defense against the dark arts books. Your rewards for completing the entire to-do list are 5 defense against the dark arts books, 1 additional edible dark mark, 60 gold, even better than completing a brilliant event, 500 wizarding XP, and 30 spell energy. Now, my tips and tricks on how to get this accomplished. Make sure that when you're using your edible dark mark, that you're using it to your best advantage. It's only going to give you 3 chains to go for. And we are no way guaranteed that there are going to be 3 Hungarian Horntails. Places with lots of inns were more likely to have also lots of adversaries on the map. Spell energy is going to be at a premium, as is using your Estimula potions and your wit sharpening potions. So make sure you have as much of that brewed as possible ahead of time. Finally, don't be upset if you can't defeat a Hungarian Horntail the first time, especially without potions. I expect you to need to use potions, either healing potions or Estimula potions, in order to be able to defeat them. They're ancient for a reason. They've been around a while. It's going to be hard to defeat them. So take that into consideration. What about you? Do you have any advice on how to get through this, or any questions, comments? Please leave them in the comments below. Also, if the heads up that we're able to give is helpful for you, like, subscribe, share. That really does help us out. We also have a new thing. If by any chance you would like to purchase either myself, my Magizoologist, or my Auror a coffee or other delicious beverage, we have a coffee donation thing for people who cannot help out by being patrons. And for our patrons, thank you so much. You make all of this craziness possible. And remember, my wizarding friends, to stay safe. So please, keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, and your wands ready.